Hey guys, it's G from Skolgamingyt. Welcome to another MLB Perfect Inning 2018 video, and welcome to Plus 10 Tuesday, episode 7. As you may notice on this account, I have just under 80 million coins. That's because I did a bunch of investing, and I have 4 new players for the team this week. My B roster is my old team. The A roster is what I upgraded to in 1 week. That's how I'm doing it. So I have the same roster, and then I update so you can see the difference week to week. I did a little bit of adding equipment to players. That being said, my old team would be an 11,105 overall. The new team, 11,349 overall. So an overall increase of 244. I think it was worth it. Let's take a look at who I got. First one, the new best player on the team, the new ace, 98 overall, Irvin Santana. Base overall of 81. It's his 2017 April the Stars card. Getting him to plus 10, he's worth 2.2 billion coins. Look at that, 116 stuff. If you look at the equipment, plus 4 stuff from an S-grade necklace, plus 3 from a glove. Base 109 stuff rating, though. He's going to throw absolute cheese. I'll put a screenshot up on the screen, but I actually used him in a game that wasn't recorded for this video. He had 129 stuff between team deck, a special uniform, and the fact he was in a perfect mood. He had all S-grade pitches. Absolutely insane. Up next, another new starting pitcher, Phil Hughes. Not the greatest command break and stuff. 86 velocity will be nice. He does have a nice pitch mix. That's the problem. My Santana, my Cologne, and my Liriano all have the 4-seam, 2-seam slider changeup, and only those pitches. And the first one, Byron Buxton. His worst season best card, but it's still a 76 overall. Reasonably well-rounded between hitting, fielding, running, everything like that. Moves Danny Santana over to DH. And the thing with this Buxton card, I plan to build a better version of Buxton at plus 10. So this is just kind of a placeholder as I work on upgrading him, along with the rest of my team. And then finally, guys, he's in the final vote. Please vote Eddie Rosario into the All-Star game. I built his 2017 The Stars card from July. 92 contacts against lefties, 100 against righties, 89 power, 93 speed, 104 fielding, 88 throwing. When you get him on the team deck, over 100 for both contacts. Power can approach 100. Speed over 100. He's an absolute beast. He also is worth 2.2 billion coins, so that's where most of my coins went. That being said, now we'll do some gameplay with the team and try to keep up with being undefeated with the plus 10 Twins team. Alright, so the first game that I tried to do for this video had Phil Hughes, the brand new pitcher, in the game. The reason I said the first game, as the game started, I quickly realized that I was facing an AI for pretty much the whole game. I wanted to face a real opponent. That being said, I'll still show highlights. So here we go. 1 strike. I get the single. The thing is, when the pitch was thrown with 5 seconds, that was very suspicious. And then every pitch with a runner on base was being thrown at 4 seconds. I was also starting to get a bunch of notifications from Facebook. I forgot that those expired during this game. Yeah, so after first and third no outs, I completely choked in the 7th. I lined out. I chased the first pitch every time, which certainly did not help anything. But then I line out to third. And I think with 2 outs here, I'm going to line out again. Or no, I'll ground out to the pitcher. That's right. Kind of watching my old gameplay back and remembering what happened. In the 9th, I finally break through. I hit a home run with Danny Santana to make it 1-0. Then Max Kepler with first and third hits a ground rule double to make it 2-0. And then Jorge Polanco goes deep for a 3-run home run to make it 5-0. I also had to turn automatic pitching on for myself in the bottom of the 9th as I got distracted with stuff, but here we go. Giving up a 2-run home run to make it a 5-2 game. I brought in Fernando Rodney. Again, just absolutely getting my notifications blown up, which was my own fault, but was still very annoying. That being said, Chris Davis does fly out to center for out number 3. There you go. Celebrate. We got the 5-2 victory. I wanted to do a game against an actual person where I could play the whole game. So here's game 2. I get to use Francisco Liriano against my opponent and his Jake Arrieta. Last game, Liriano was an absolute monster. He got 7 strikeouts. And Liriano, he was pretty good. There's strikeout number 1 with the changeup. And another 0-2 count. Use the fastball, get strikeout number 2. And then here we go. We give up a single, 2 strikes, 2 outs. I figured out at that point the guy realized he wasn't going to hit me very well, so he was just going to sit fastball. So I avoided the fastball a bit. Well, actually, I figured it out here. I forgot I gave up a second hit to make it first and third 2 outs. At this point, I definitely figured out he liked hitting the fastball, so I throw the slider. I get strikeout number 3. Byron Buxton gets a single in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. Puts him on first base. Then we're going to steal with him here, and he'll steal second successfully. So I run around second now with 1 out for Eduardo Escobar. And he's going to ground to first. So there's 2 outs, but at the same time, Buxton is now on third. So any hit will score Buxton. And Rosario says, you know what? We need you to vote Eddie Rosario in the final vote. Let's hit a 2-run home run and make his case to be an all-star. Puts us up 2-0. Max Kepler is up after Rosario, and he'll double to right center. You know, keep the inning alive, see if we can get any more runs. And Brian Dozier follows that up with a single down the right field line. That will score Kepler to make it 3-0. Made the 3rd out after this. So now we cut back to Francisco Liriano. 2 strikes, and make it 3 strikes for strikeout number 4. Now facing Jason Hayward. Make that strikeout number 5. And now facing Buster Posey. Make that strikeout number 6. So Liriano's got 6 outs on 6 strikeouts. Mauer leading off the bottom of the 8th with a long single. Crushes it off the right field wall. Up next, Jason Castro. And he'll hit that to right center. We're going to send Mauer all the way around from first, and it's going to be kind of close because with lag, you never know, but Mauer is safe to make it a 4-0 ball game. Danny Santana going to ground to the pitcher, but we will move Castro up to third. He just gets in there. So after, I believe, a line out or something with 2 outs, we get a hit for another run to make it 5-0. Good at bat from Eduardo Escobar. Here we go. Eddie Rosario, last at bat most likely. Can he make a statement for the All-Star game? Gets down for a hit to left. Probably a double, and we're going to send him 3. We sent Escobar home. Escobar scores. Rosario into third with a 2-out triple. If that's not an All-Star, I don't know what is. And not only that, but Rosario will score to make it 7-0. Off the bat of Max Kepler, who also played well but is not as good in real life. Liriano back on for the 9th. Strikeout number 7. 1 strike. We're going to go the changeup, and he actually figured out how to hit that as a pop-out to short. So there goes 9 outs on 9 strikeouts, but still 7 strikeouts. Going to go for an 8th here to end the game, and we get the 8th strikeout to end the game and win 7-0. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you're new around here, subscribe for more MLB Perfect Inning 2018 content. in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this episode. Plus 10 Tuesday will return July 24th. Make sure to vote Eddie Rosario in the final vote for the All-Star game. I believe he deserves it. That's going to just about do it for this video, guys. I'm G from Skull Gaming Network. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, and as always, peace out.